Hey everyone, it's definitely been a minute, but today we're going to be eating at Mumbai Central. This was actually a restaurant that was recommended to me by some of my friends who mentioned they had really good desserts here, along with food. So I decided to give it a shot. This food here, they kind of built it into a kind of train station theme. So in Mumbai and stuff, they have a bunch of trains, and moving around in trains is common in India. So they kind of have you seat inside them, like a train station. There's me. Hello. So we can jump directly into the food. So the first one I got is called gobi Manchurian. Probably just fried gobi or like cauliflower with some nice spices on the outside. This one was very good. They had some scallions on top. It was very crispy. The flavor was great. I highly enjoyed this dish. It came out steaming hot, so I really did appreciate that. Now the next dish I got was the lotus chaat, and this is practically lotus vegetables. They were thinly cut, and normally this dish they make it with like fried dough, but instead they used lotus, so it was very good. I would say it's a little bit sour, so maybe not my favorite. Now this dish is just chili garlic noodles, practically just Hakka noodles or spiced Asian noodles. This dish was very good. It kind of reminded me of, like, they didn't over add too many Indian spices. They kind of didn't mix fusion. Highly recommend it. And lastly is kind of like their paneer tikka from the tandoor. Honestly, not a huge fan of this one. I just thought it was a bit too creamy. Not my favorite. I would not recommend that one. So you can see the inside's really pretty. It looks like you're literally in the middle of like a train station. And they have like a private first class area, which is just, private dining with a cool kind of chandelier at the very top right here. So now we can jump into the main meals. So the first one is dal makhani, which, I always love to get. This dish was very good. They added a bunch of tomatoes and stuff in it. So I really enjoyed this dish. Highly recommend it. Next up, I got, obviously, shahi paneer. This dish, the paneer was actually much better in this one than the first, like paneer tikka. I would highly recommend that one. And lastly was the malai kofta. Unfortunately, I did not like the malai kofta. The paneer and the aloo, like the potatoes that they put inside patties, weren't good, and I thought the gravy was kind of bland. But the dal makhani, the first dish with the simmered lentils and the shahi paneer, both of those were extremely good, and highly recommend both of those if you guys do go. Now, all the main dishes do come with a side of rice, so I like how they kind of add the cute little peas on the top. Really recommend that. And then lastly, I also got two types of naan, the regular naan and then the chili naan. Honestly, I'd recommend sticking with the actual plain naan because the chili naan, they add a ton of oil on there, and that ends up making it a bit too crispy, losing the fluffiness. Overall, I would say this restaurant is very good. I enjoyed all the food that we had here. There were a few misses, but I would definitely recommend other people to go here, and the prices weren't too bad. Lastly, I also ended with two dishes, a carrot halva and a dal halva. And dal is like a lentil halva. Both these were good. The carrot halva, I would say, could be a little bit sweeter, but this one, which is like a lentil halva, which is like a sweet mash, were very good. And I really enjoyed this one with kind of some like shaved almonds on top. I thought the flavors worked really well. So overall, highly recommended, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.